Looking for something to talk about this week, I ran across a couple of articles that barely made a blip in the news cycle. The first one was about how EPA Head Scott Pruitt had spent $1,560 on a set of pens. It's more than 5 times the amount the average American teacher gets reimbursed for supplies we buy our students. Some teachers get back as little as $30 for the whole year. And there was the story about the most privileged woman in government, Betsy DeVos. This week, the Department of Education announced it would be rolling back 72 Obama-era civil rights protections, including those for students with disabilities. Turning our backs on the country's most at-risk children would have been considered an outrage, generating national headlines just a year ago. At least the NAACP has taken note and filed a lawsuit. Their general counsel telling the Root, DeVos is basically saying protecting civil rights and the rights of those with disabilities no longer matters at the DOE. According to an NAACP press release, the DOE has severely curtailed its Office of Civil Rights' ability to enforce federal discrimination laws by implementing illegal changes to its case procedure manual, impacting the rights of those it purports to serve. DeVos's blatant corruption, along with her brother Eric Prince's alleged involvement in setting up a back channel between the president and Vladimir Putin, would normally be considered too much of a public relations disaster for any normal administration, but not for this one. And so we just flip past the latest affront to our common sense of decency as if it's just par for the course. But it's not. It's not okay for the richest Americans to be eroding the hard-earned protections for the least among us. It's not okay that the most corrupt administration in US history will burn everything to the ground to protect itself. And the rat knows he's been caught, so you can expect the level of vitriol to continue intensifying. But once Robert Mueller's indictments have been unsealed, every member of the president's cabinet and every judge that's been appointed will also be suspect. They must all resign, if for no other reason than to demonstrate they're not also involved in the plot against American democracy. If you found this information helpful, share it with a friend, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.